Part 2, The Critique. I found this book easy to read because he broke it down into 4 categories, and within each categories was a chapter. Also, he had a glossary, which is really good just in case you didn't understand some of the words that he was saying, and so he explained it to you at the end of the book. A person didn't just sit down and say, okay, I wrote a book on 150 hearing adults that live with deaf parents, and here's how it went. He used the stories of people like him to let you understand how being exposed to the deaf culture and the hearing world shape people's lives. I really like the way he included the fragments of the informant's story because as I was reading it, I felt like I was included in the interview as if I was there, and so I could get a better understanding from the informant's side of view. It's important for an author to write a book so that the person reading it will feel interested in wanting to continue to read, unlike the long dissertation we had to read in class. In a story in the hearing world, your voice can get really loud to show that you're happy and full of excitement, or your voice can get really low to show that you're angry and you're very serious. When telling a story to a deaf person, they are unable to hear the high and the low pitches. So you use repetition in order to create emphasis on a line or a message that you're trying to get across. Part 3, the implications. You may see this book and think, mother, father, deaf. Oh, this book is only going to benefit those who want to be deaf educators or a deaf person or something like that. But ultimately, you can learn a lot from this book. For example, a psychologist may need to understand why this child is feeling like they don't belong in the hearing world when they are profoundly hearing. Well, it may be because their parents were deaf and they were brought up in the deaf community. As a future speech language pathologist, this book was very important to me because I may get a patient who's hearing, but the parent of the child is profoundly deaf. Therefore, they could have missed some of the communication skills because it wasn't taught at home. So it is my job to be able to translate for both the child and the parents to come up with a solution on fixing their communication problems so that the child will be better suited in the environment around them.